Hey everyone. Um, I am going to give you a quick primer on some of the initial steps that you need to take when you're researching for your plants. Because there's a lot of information out there, and it would be great if I can help you narrow down, narrow down some of the sources that you may be looking at beyond your textbook. All right, especially when you're looking on the internet. So really the first thing you want to do is do a quick check to see where this information is coming from. Is it in California? Is it in Southern California? Is it elsewhere? Because the geography of where the research is studied may determine the performance of the plants. So that you want to be aware of, okay? So here are some other steps. You certainly need to look at the plant type. Last semester, we looked at a tree called a Fraxinus udii, common name evergreen, evergreen ash. And it's really only evergreen in mild climates like, say, Southern California. So we have that tree here on campus at West Valley College, and it goes practically completely dormant, or it's classified as semi-evergreen locally. So that's why you want to be aware of who's telling you about that plant's type, okay? And then step three is you should we'll go through these in more detail during class, but the other one that you want to look at is hardiness zones. Now there's the USDA hardiness zones and there is the sunset zones in your textbook. You want to refer to your sunset zones almost on a regular basis, but most of the resources outside of California won't be referring to sunset zones. So that's why you have to sort of circle back, look at USDA zones, understand what they're saying about hardiness, in other words, frost tenderness, and then go to the sunset zones and look at any sort of relationship from that. Because, you know, not all the plants are in sunset, and therefore you might be looking at other information from outside of the state. So that's really what you're looking for is finding out the frost tenderness, and then, like I said, circling back. Finally, the fourth step is to look at the watering requirements. Now, when plants are when plants are in, say, Florida, where they get regular rain, almost like, you know, 2 o'clock tea time, um, they may refer to a plant as being drought tolerant because they don't have to water it there. You know, it's naturally watered. Whereas if that same plant is in California, it may need, and probably will need, uh, supplemental irrigation because we have no summer rains. And this year it seems like we're not having much winter rain either. So there you have it. You'll need to look at the WUCLs or the University of California's water use classification of landscape species categories, because they look at pretty much all the plants we're going to be looking at for their water requirements. And there's only 4 categories: very low, low, moderate, and high. And that's what you want to share with in your research, especially when you're doing field guide. I just wanted to give you that primer so that you have a better understanding of the initial information that you're going to be looking for, and make that evaluation as to the appropriateness of the plants for our region, for the state, for the West, and elsewhere. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.